Favourite Flying Rock from gate 2. And the driving on the way down to the start has certainly helped Flying Rock. Anton gives him 1 or 2 reminders and he comes out in front by 3 parts of a length. At variance just keeps him out for those first 5 to 6 strides, but now Flying Rock is living up to his name and the speed is on. Flying Rock tears away by 3. At variance, Black Cap second, just off the bridle. Wind Driver, the white blinkers, Red Apache. Toward the inside, Y Rio, a number of green runners in behind that. Ice Emperor 5 to make up main party. It's all about Flying Rock. If he goes through with this effort, he should just about win with 300 to go. Red Apache looms large. Y Rio, Ice Emperor towards the inside. But at this stage, Flying Rock still under the hands and heel stuff out here. 200 meters to go. And despite being very green, Flying Rock is simply too good. And he destroys them. Breathing fire on debut. Flying Rock by 3. Red Apache second, then came Ice Emperor, and Night Chapel ran on best of all for the quartet in that 4th position. On the way down to the start, Anton Marcus was pumping aboard Flying Rock. He comes out the gates a different athlete. He pinged the machine. Anton gave him 2 or 3 flicks down the neck. And within those 3 to 4 strides, he just went past At Variance, who kept him out for a stride or 2. But once Flying Rock hit full term, that was it. Game over. Red Apache shows significant improvement in second. Then Ice Emperor, all these runners showing huge improvement. Night Chapel, and further back, Zloty Patok. At Variance, Viking Red. Half the field didn't get a mention. They were so green and so far back in the early stages. And Flying Rock, ridden to respond he did. You'll see Anton Marcus, he's going to try and get the whip from the left to the right. He's just flicking him down the neck. He looks to the outside, and there you're going to see he's now going to try and get the whip out. Gets the whip into the right, just shows him the whip. 1, 2 flicks down the neck. Flying Rock, the 7th rock for the Eusters, simply too good. We'll have to keep a close eye on this form line, because not much behind him. A lot of improvers. They're running 11 lengths and 18 lengths behind on debut, and other runs Red Apache. So let's see the strength of this form. But Flying Rock's too good on debut. That's the bottom line at 2 Rand 50. Back to the studio.
Well, the first timers come through here in race number 1, number 3, Flying Rock, the son of 7th Rock. Well done to Balmoral, and Anton has stayed back before he weighs in. We thank you for that, Anton. And on the way down to the start, well, 13 to 10 looked a ridiculous price.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you. The way he went down and the way he walked down the chute, that was like the first time he had ever had a person on his back. So for him to come through, I know that he didn't beat much. But I honestly thought he had run closer to last than first. From the time I got in his back to the time I got to the start.
Well, kudos to you. You woke him up on the way down to the start, which seemed to have put his mind on the job. And in the race, he seemed to be a different horse.
Yes, Deej. I think it could have been a matter of 2 different races. Had he been slow away, he probably would have run tailed off last. And I really mean that, But he got out there, he enjoyed it. And I think there was a difference between winning and running unplaced.
Before you leave us, Anton, you have to weigh in. Anything else from your side later on?
And he's captain of Rock. We've put the cups on him today because he's looking for a little bit further. His work hasn't been bad. He's competitive. I'm not sure if he can beat the older horses, but he's certainly in with a bit of a chance. Disrupt's got limitations, and Waltz Holmes in quite a tough field.
Thanks for that, Anton.
Thank you, Deez.
Well done. Anton Marcus, Dennis Dreyer. Well, Den, the fact is, whatever happened in the preliminaries, he's got the job done.
He surely did. Thanks to Anton. Brilliant. I've never seen a jockey take a horse down of mine like that before. So, professional, boy, professional. And I just said to him all the time, I said, geez, Anton, I hope he's not going to be too green and silly. Because he's a nice little horse, and he's shown us good work, but he may just need the race for the experience. The ability was there. And once again, a big thank you to Marcus and Ingrid. And of course, Derek. We found him at the sale in Johannesburg. And he was a lovely little horse. We hummed and hawed. We thought he might be a bit on the small side. But eventually, when he went the price he went, we said, no, let's take a chance. So a big thank you to the Eusters and Derek again. And brilliant. Anton, as I say, I've never seen a jockey go down on a horse like mine before.
Well, before you leave us, first things first, let's congratulate you on another KZN championship. I've lost count how many times you've actually won that championship, Den, but it's all about teamwork, and you've got a brilliant team behind you and a lot of success last season.
Absolutely. You know, unfortunately, we couldn't win one bloody Group 1, but we had our good fair share of winners. And as you say, without the team, it's impossible. You just cannot do it. And the team know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't have to mention everyone every week or whenever. And great effort.
And then before you leave us, your next best?
I think Roy's Winter Patch.
Thanks for that, Den. Well done, Dennis Dreyer. Well done to the Eustace, Derek Brookman, everybody concerned here with number 3, Flying Rock. 3, 1, 4, and 6. That's the way they crossed the line in a quartet that's paid in excess of 4,000 Rand. Race number 2 will start the exotics this afternoon, and the time to jot down there will be 12:35, which is 25 to 1.